Today's video is going to be a chocolate cake with a basket style around it. And then it's going to be topped with some flowers. And these are going to be made with Russian piping tips. They make piping flowers really easy, and you'll see in the video. So let's get what we need. Start with 2 6-inch cakes, some chocolate frosting, and I will leave my recipe down below. You can use any that you like. And 2 batches of my vanilla buttercream as well. And then a cake board for this. Start by leveling your cakes. And what I like to do is add a little bit of frosting onto the board to hold my cake in place. Put your cake on top of that and then put your filling on there, and this is gonna have the chocolate filling, so I'm putting that chocolate frosting in between the layers. Once you're done, add that other cake on top of this, and then we're going to do a crumb coat, and I'm going to be covering it with that chocolate frosting as well. And a crumb coat doesn't have to be thick, it just needs to be a thin layer of frosting before you add your final coat on top. And then let this chill for about 10 minutes just so that the frosting hardens a bit. Add 1 more coat of frosting on top of this cake. Smooth it out as best as you can. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect. You're going to be covering with the basket weave technique on the outside. So here you can see my tip. It's got those ridges on there that create that wave effect. And then I have that chocolate frosting in there as well. Just pipe it on like this. You're going to do 1 vertical line and then 2 horizontal lines, and just alternate the location of those horizontal lines. And then another line going up, 2 going across, and then just keep doing this until you cover your whole cake like this. Now I took some of my vanilla buttercream and dyed it yellow, and another one pink. And I have my piping bags with the Russian tips. I filled a little bit of vanilla, the plain white vanilla frosting on the sides of the bag, so it gives it a technique of a colored inside and a white outside. As you can see here, here's the bag filled with it. And then just go piping it randomly on the cake. And then I had some extra frosting, so I dyed some orange with a little bit of the white and used this weird succulent tip to create more designs. And then once you're done putting your flowers, dye some of that frosting green, and you can make some leaves with that frosting. Get a tip that looks like a V that creates the leaf effect, and then just randomly go piping that out. And here's how the final cake looks. And a quick little inside shot of that cake. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to recommend something else, leave it in the comments down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with everything I post. And if you want to see pictures of this cake, I do post on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and all those links are down below as well. Until next time, stay sweet!